In today's video, we will be talking about why Batman v Superman is the reason why the DCEU failed. Now that Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom are out and the DCEU is finally over, let's talk about why the universe failed in the first place. Now, while I think that the universe was ruined from the beginning when Man of Steel came out, let's just push past that because I talked about that before. You're gonna piss you Snyder fanboys off, but Zack Snyder killing off Pa Kent in the fashion that he did in Man of Steel is one of the dumbest comic book movie deaths of all time. The first reason why BVS failed was our main leads, Batman and Superman. But let's start with Batman, who in this universe is an old man, kind of like Batman from The Dark Knight Returns. Now, to me, I think it's very strange that in this universe, Batman has been running around for decades and Superman is just starting. I know traditionally people like that Superman is the first hero in this universe, but to me, I don't really care. You could have Batman be the first character in the universe and I wouldn't care. The same way I wouldn't care if Superman was the first character in the universe as well. But what does bother me is the sheer gap in age between the two. Why is Batman so much older than Superman? That just makes the duo seem like a mentor and a student role instead of a friendship between people of like the same age, you know? I think something that is one of the best about their relationship is just how different but similar they are. Think about it, they both have the same goals, but they just go about it in different ways.
Batman?
Didn't he party in 94? Who didn't he fight that wasn't a dope fiend?
The Riddler?
Dope.
The Riddler wasn't on dope?
He's a dope fiend.
Get the fuck.
That's a dope.
Superman is more of a Boy Scout and is the people's champ, if you will. But in Snyder's universe, he does things a little bit differently than we're used to.
What the fuck?
And in this universe, Batman is also a little different than the Batman that most people are used to as well.
Is this nigga serious?
Now, for obvious reasons, Batman killing people isn't how Batman usually is. So seeing Batman do shit like this is fucking crazy. But if you thought that was crazy, his best friend Superman isn't that much different. You see what I mean? It's not the traditional friendship between the two that has worked so well for decades. And if you want to change that, sure, go ahead. But can you at least make it good? Duos are better when they both act differently, but not the same. Think about it. Naruto and Sasuke are two completely different people, and most niggas think that they are the best duo ever. Same thing in DBZ with Goku and Vegeta, the same thing in Star Wars with Anakin and Obi-Wan, and I could go on, but you get the point I'm trying to make here. And boy, if you thought this duo was bad, then you know the Trinity is ass as well. The next point I wanted to bring up as to why the universe is so ass as well, they didn't really build anything. Think about it, in the first movie in this universe was a Superman origin movie, which is a great move, and the move that James Gunn's new universe is heading into as well. But then in the next movie was Batman v Superman, where our main character Superman fucking dies.
Why you even did this to yourself? This made you look so fucking stupid. This shit make you look so stupid.
Like, I'm sorry, what? Why is our main character dying in the second movie? And not only is he dying, but he's dying to Doomsday, which is a genetic mutation of Zod from the first Superman movie. Like, bro, what? Snyder was trying to do the death of Superman storyline, but he did it way too early. But you want to know why the death of Superman is such a good story? It's because we knew Superman, we grew with him, we saw his victories, and we also saw his losses. We as an audience didn't know this version of Superman, so to kill him off, and not only his like sickening appearance is just crazy to me. Like, bro, right before his death, this is how Batman and Superman made up.
You're letting him kill Martha.
Like, I'm sorry, this scene has no right to be that funny. So bam, now Superman is dead, and all of a sudden Bruce starts acting like he and Clark go way back.
I failed him in life. I won't fail him in death.
Like, dude, you just met this guy, and before that, you were trying to fucking kill him. So now you honor him as one of the best people you've ever known? So now that Batman v Superman is over, let's move on, shall we, to the Justice League movie.
Ride ain't over yet.
My man.
And then there's also this other movie, but I really don't want to talk about it. Now, for this part, we're going to be talking about the theatrical version of the Justice League movie, aka the Justice League. And to no one's surprise, this movie is not very good. I decided to rewatch the movie to see if maybe my opinions changed, because after all, it has been 7 years now since the movie came out, and as soon as the movie started, I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
A man on you used to say that hope is like your car keys. Easy to lose, but if you dig around, it's usually close by.
But if that wasn't bad enough, check out the next scene with Batman, bro. Like, what is this editing, dude? I'm 5 minutes in and I keep staring at my TV like this. Guys, I don't know if I can watch this movie. I don't remember this movie being this bad. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I gave up trying to watch this movie. The only way I watch that movie all the way through is if I get paid for it or something like that. But who knows, maybe when I hit 100k, you know, I'll do a review on the movie and then, but right now, bro, I can't watch this movie like at all. But anyway, back to the video. Yeah, Justice League is trash, and even when I would skip around, that movie would still look super stupid. It's actually insane. Like, look at this.
You say a word about this, you'll meet every piranha I know.
I honestly didn't hear anything after "we're all gonna die."
But anyway, you get the point I'm trying to make here. This movie is garbage, and now after 4 movies in, this universe is officially cooked.
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
Especially too, since the Justice League is supposed to be the face of your universe, but after this movie, all hope was lost, and I truly think that after BVS and this one, audiences tapped out of the franchise forever. And now that our main faces of the universe are fucked up, let's move on to the other projects. Now, Bird of Prey is a decent movie. I've seen much worse in this universe, and I think this movie is pretty well forgotten, to be honest. And as much as I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, I don't think this movie should have been made. Don't get me wrong, I don't think this movie is bad by any means, but like, really? Like, why are we getting a Harley Quinn movie before we got a Flash movie, a Batman movie, a Green Lantern movie, a Hawkgirl and Hawkman movie? Like, I just think Warner Bros. Greenlighting this movie shows where their head was at that time. The universe didn't have structure, and because of that, it's one of the reasons why I think it failed. And I'm fine doing out of the ordinary projects. Like, I love it. It keeps the universe fresh and doesn't make everything feel the same way. Another universe.
Yeah, come at me, bro!
And while I have enjoyed several DCEU projects like, you know, Wonder Woman, the Snyder Cut, Aquaman, the first one at least, and Shazam, and, you know, James Gunn's Suicide Squad, for the most part, the universe is just not that good. But what I will give DC props for is every movie of theirs is completely different from the last one, and you feel the director's touch on the movies. And as a lifelong DC fan, it's really funny looking back on this era of DC films. From Snyder making shit movies, to this universe ruining people's perception of Superman and Batman, to crazy decisions like killing Dick Grayson, the DCEU will always have a special place in my heart. From Superman to Batman to the... Wait, am I missing this universe?